Girl, your crown is so beautiful. You just need to show it some love. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. So I'm finally getting myself back on YouTube. Oh my god, I used to be on YouTube like 3 years ago, and guys, I disappeared. I wrote up like 3 videos and boom, that was it. But I'm trying to get my life back together and stay here, so hopefully I don't disappear again. But yeah, I'm going to put in effort to make sure I stay here. So welcome to my channel. I'm going to be talking a lot about hair and hopefully other black girl stuff, things I've learned over the years, things which are going to be of help to you, just like experiences. I just want to talk about black girl stuff. But today we're going to be talking about my hair. So I've been natural for 5 years, 5 months, yeah, and I'm 4C. I'm 4C hair girl, and for all these 5 years, 5 months, all these years throughout my natural hair journey, I haven't been doing a lot of, in quotes, protective styling. I've been wearing my hair out a lot, and yeah, all the time. Yeah, I just want to share with you all the things I've learned, tips I've learned, over the years, and yeah, hopefully you can learn something. So the very first tip is listen to your hair. Guys, not everything works for everybody, and no matter how much a product is high, it still might not work for you. And it's true, you'll never know if something's going to work for you unless you try it. But when you try it, listen to your hair. If your hair says this is not working for you, it's not working for you. Just stop forcing it, because I've seen cases where people go ahead and keep using stuff, and just because they hear that it does this. Sometimes those products don't even do this stuff, but they just keep insisting, and before you know, someone has ruined their hair. So always listen to your hair. That's the first thing. The second thing is you should know the difference between hair growth and length retention. Hair growth comes from within. Like, there's nothing you're gonna put on your hair, like on your hair itself, which is gonna make it grow. What you're gonna put on your hair is gonna help you retain length. If you're doing hair treatments like deep conditioning and protein treatments, they don't make your hair grow. They either help your hair retain more moisture or strengthen your hair, and that's length retention. It helps your hair not break. So even things not going into your scalp, it cannot make your hair grow. And our hair grows like 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch or 1 inch a month. Hair growth varies between person by person, and it's according to our genes. There's nothing you can do about your genes. If your genes say you're going to grow 1/4, that's what you're going to grow. But sometimes we're also not attaining a full hair growth potential. So you want to go in and do stuff like maybe scalp massages using oils that stimulate blood flow. Those are the things that can help you attain your full growth potential. But there's really nothing you can do about try to make your hair grow more than your genes say you can grow. So the moment you get these two things, you're going to know, okay, this product, whether they say this product, you're going to understand what products are meant for, and if whoever is selling a product is telling you lies, or something is just being hyped, or there's just a lot of misinformation around something. So once you understand these two things, you're going to be good. The third thing I would say is beware of hair tools, detangling tools, maybe heat tools. I've been natural for 5 years and I've never blow dried my hair, guys. I'm hoping I can be able to try that sometime this year, like in a few coming weeks or whatever. But I'm obviously going to show you guys, now that I'm back on YouTube, I'm going to show you guys how I did it. But beware of detangling tools, especially combs and brushes are the most common, especially brushes with natural hair, especially type 4 girls and Or still 4C hair like me, I'll say what's worked personally for me, what is amazing is my fingers. I do a lot of finger detangling even when I'm going to be using a comb, which is like once a month. If I'm going to be using a comb on my hair, I always finger detangle first before going in with a white tooth comb. It's not just any kind of comb, it's a white tooth comb. So that works very well. If brushes work for you, fine, but just beware, especially if you're type 4. You want to know that some of these things might work on people with looser curl types than yourself. So if you start trying to use something and, like I said in the first step, if it doesn't work for you, just stop it, okay? Not everything is for everybody. The fourth thing I'll say, guys, I'm reading from my book. The fourth thing I'll say is use products which are as close to natural as possible. Guys, first thing I'll say is there are some products on the market which were not meant for you. They're meant for, maybe people with white hair. They're just not for you, okay? So beware, whatever you get. And it's not because, you see almond oil on a bottle or coconut oil slammed on a bottle. There's something called, in the cosmetic industry world, there's something called greenwashing, where companies put this natural product on the front of a bottle and they're just trying to deceive you. They make you think like that's what that product is actually made up of, whereas it doesn't have. It has just like a 2% composition of that particular ingredient. So you want to at least have some ideas or pick up. There are actually, it's gotten better now that we have so many natural hair care brands, or so many hair care brands who use a lot of natural products, who cater to our hair type. So it's easier these days. But whenever you're buying a product, you want to at least go through the ingredient list and be sure of what you are getting. So the fifth point I'll say, is moisture. This is actually like the most important thing when it comes to natural hair, regardless of the fact that I'm putting it as a fifth point. Whatever thing you're doing to your hair, make sure you're giving your hair enough moisture. Dry hair is a no. If your hair is dry, it cannot be healthy. Your hair's not going to thrive if it's dry. It's going to break, and you're going to keep complaining your hair's not growing, whereas it's just not moisturized. A lot of us complain, especially 4C hair girls, we complain sometimes our hair is too hard, it's difficult to comb, it's difficult to manipulate. That's because your hair is dry. When you do treatments like deep conditioning treatments, even hot oil treatments, those things help. And using leave-in conditioners, if you don't have a leave-in conditioner, you can use water. Moisture is just simply water. So trying to give your hair moisture helps keep your hair, I'll call it soft, let me just, that's the easiest term. It's going to help your hair soft. It's going to make it easier to manage, and life is going to be easier for you. You'll not be complaining your hair is breaking all the time. Another thing is hair treatments. Like I said, deep conditioning treatments, they help give your hair moisture. We also have protein deep conditioning treatments that help strengthen your hair, but you want to know your hair's porosity level to know like how often you should do protein treatments. If you're low porosity, once a month is good. If you are high porosity, you can do this like every wash day. If you are normal, you can do it like twice a month is good. But just know your hair's porosity level. You also have hair treatments like pre-poo. You can pre-poo using natural oils. That's one of the things that changed my hair game. When I was so dedicated to pre-poo. These days I'm so lazy, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, these days I'm so lazy, but those pre-poo treatments is one of the things that really helped me, and hot oil treatments too. There are a lot of treatments you can do, but just try to make it simple. Pick up a few and be true to them. That's going to help. So the last step I want to say is, or the last tip will be protective styling. So there is this thing on the internet where so many people talk about protective styling, or when you watch so many videos or listen to so many people talk, we always refer to protective styling as we always talk about braids and weaves and wigs and all of those things. But a protective style is a style which keeps your hair away from manipulation from 4 days, at least 4 days to 4 weeks. So health, when it comes to hair health, you shouldn't be keeping a protective style for more than 4 weeks. That's the truth. But no judgment zone here. Whatever you choose to do, whatever works for you, right? But a protective style, like I was saying, is at least 4 days, and you see that you can actually do protective styles with your hair itself. So personally, I've been doing a lot of you have twist outs, you have twists, you have braid outs, everything. Like this is a braid out I did on my hair, and you have updos. I love updos, rolling and tucking your hair. They're so much fun, and they have been so amazing to me when it comes to protective styling and also helping to stretch my hair. I love updos. I've done them a lot over the years. You have just anything, putting your hair in twist, you have flat twist. There are actually a lot of styles you can do with just your hair that can that are protective, that don't require that you do you cover your hair in extensions. You also have but regardless of that, you have the braids. I know we talk about this a lot, that's why I didn't want to focus a lot on it. We have braids and cornrows and wigs and other stuff which you can do. But talking about, I just wanted to emphasize on the fact that you getting a style which keeps your hair at least 4 days from manipulation is also a protective style. And I know people don't talk about this a lot. So that's it. There's actually a lot I want to share. Maybe I could do a part 2 of this video, but that's it for the moment. And yeah, if you have any questions or any suggestions you want me to talk about, I'll be glad to share. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe so we can talk a lot about, hang out, drink tea, talk a lot about black girl stuff, and just chill. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like I said, like the video and share. Bye.